Hey dudettes, my name is Ayla and welcome back to Coming Out on Top. Friday, you head out to the address Emma gave you, poem in hand. Your eyes wide, lips dry, you try to relax, but the sick feeling in your gut won't go away. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you look a little nervous. Trust me, you don't need to be. We're all here for a little fun. It's like dog karaoke. Yeah, well, aside from some stuff I did in junior high school, I've never really written a poem before. So this is a first for me. You actually wrote something? This is thrilling. Most of you read old stuff, but that's really impressive to read something of your own. The moment when you realize that you were just supposed to come wearing something casual and then you wear a fucking ball gown. What do you mean you read old stuff? Old poems by dead authors or favorites or anything we think will stir the crowd, but doing an original your very first time, that's inspired. Anyway, why don't you find a seat? I'll get the beverages. Fuck. This is something I do. Meaning that I would 100% assume that it's the more difficult thing that I can think of that's going to be what we're actually supposed to do, rather than the lazier thing. This is something, I always assume the worst. I always assume it's the hardest thing that I'm supposed to do. The place fills up. The excited hum of the crowd grows in anticipation, along with the sinking feeling that you're going to embarrass yourself. You find a table at the front. Okay, no need to freak out. Worst come to worst, I'll just say the poem was written by someone else. What's a name that sounds literary? Harry Paratestis? Shit. Amos rejoins just as the MC takes the stage and announces the first reader. Our first participant is the illustrious, the notorious, and nearly feminist slinger of all words, great and small, Gregor, reading Keats' Bright Star. He looks like a douchebag. Larger than just about everything, Gregor strides onto the stage. As soon as he sees the bearded giant, Amos' lips flattened body tenses as he whips his head around and stares. You stare too. The man looks across the crowd, stares at Amos for too long, grim and hard. Whoa, who's that? He's a Keats guy. And my ex. Huh. Did not expect him to be your type. Huh. Shh, quiet there you. The time for reckless chatter has passed. Feast upon these words, my friends, for this is poetry truest and best. He stares Amos down. Bright Star, John Keats. Gregor grazes his throat. Right now, with a best as art, none knows when to hum of the night, and watching the journalist art, and nature's patience, secrets, the moving waters at the priest like grass, of pure happy ocean, round earth's shores, gazing on the new soft mask of silver mountains and moors. No, yes, still still changeable. Feel on my fair loves, ripening breasts, to feel for soft fallen soul, away for is sweet on this. Still to hear tender breath, and so never but a smooth death. The crowd claps, except for Amos. Follows Amos, leaving him refused to clap. Hiss and boo. Okay, refused to clap. The MC starts back onto the stage, but is beaten there by Amos, who has leapt up and grabbed the mic. He shoots Gregor a death glare. The stunned crowd falls silent. I guess men exercise cult. A crowd working and rises above around it. So great, the unmasked in the corner. The new philosophy and one silently approaching, seeing so near the holding my hand. A long while, everything was coming, going, drinking, and over just. The other two pretend having these speaking pass no way. A glimpse. Walt fucking Whitman. Before the crowd can respond, Gregor hollers from his seat undaunted. Okay, this is it's not a rap battle, it's a poetry battle. I don't know. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Emma stands firm. And slowly as the very flows, walk towards the this moment. I am not I not content social feeling. I don't have this of me out of my comes. You are his hand constantly expressed and signs. Great signs, graceful, great grace, grace, I have no peaceful death. Lifts me low into this word that end, hissing glorious, me like growing on my tries hard, but in years, hard to crossing my feet. Feeling thence, breathing steady off my ears and leaning softly over. Death. The crowd explodes, cheering Emma's exceptional flow. Resignation waves across Gregor's face as he realizes he's been bested. Humph. I can still beat your ass in the ring. That's where the true measure of men is made. The ring? What? Emma seems to not have heard the comment as he still stands smiling, basking in his victory. Well done, Amos. You're sharply on point as always. Alright, peoples, settle it. Now we're moving along. Our next poem is a virgin. The crowd whistles and laughs. Not that kind of virgin. Oh, or maybe he is. Anyway, welcome first timer Mark Matthews reading an original poem titled Evening Anthem. Just relax, you can do this, Mark. You're more than up to the task, just let it flow. Oh god, who am I kidding? Psych yourself up a little bit, Matthews. It's not nervousness, right? It's excitement. I need to unleash the beast. Be the poet. Be the poet. Unleash your words like thunder in the open plain. Jesus, where did that come from? This is the first time we actually just see him. Like, not in one of the images and not like in the little bubble when he talks, but just see him. He is pretty cute. Fear grabs you by the scrotum as your body seems to propel itself up and onto the stage. You look over the sea of expectant faces and take a breath. You remove the paper from your pocket, unfold it, careful, making sure not to drop it. Steeling yourself, you focus on the words. Evening Anthem by Mark Matthews. Copyright 2015, all rights reserved. My heart had the body like a little apron, patient and with cool breathing. The heat is an avalanche short, the new tree release orange shake. Standing planet on the breeze on torch, ice and body, getting all sits. To relax, to smile in your arms. Your strength on silence you lose. I'll do in and every and nothing and this again. I forever, I've always, as often as I wish. I be trouble, your home, your desert, your river, for no other good reason. But for no other than myself, for love and all us. These are the broken silent men, but true as together. My eyes can lie, heart beating can lie, sweat brothers and light, sweat around. Yeah, you know what it is. Yes, I know. Listen to this. Every face never true business. This is also true, growing against another real this will come. No faith, not business, I'm not good, God no man, but yes, as long as you make me warm as well. Any honest heart, a working will, know they must too. Allow my words to rest for now, for I must have fallen in love with you. For I must fall in love with you. Did you fall for my words, Hamilton? Do you love me a little bit more now? Do you? The end. You look at the audience, who seem to have stalled, trying to make their minds up what they just heard. The dead fucking silence. You wonder what it means. Are they stunned by the sheer awesomeness of what they've just witnessed? Or are they confused? Appalled? You can't tell. Finally, one person stands. He begins to clap, slow and powerful. Others follow suit. The room is on its feet. You're the new champion, the new sayer of words. Others have tried to ascend to this position only to fail and humiliate themselves. You give the people a profound bow, showing your appreciation for their appreciation. Every person, every eye on you, all want to be with you, talk to you, to kiss you, to touch you. You stand and bask. Ah, yes, yes indeed. You make your way to Amos. Stunning, beautiful, almost unbelievable. Truly, I think you may have a natural gift for wordcraft. I am absolutely floored. Oh wow. How did you come up with all that exactly? I think being around you has had an effect on me. You know what this makes me, don't you? No, what? Your muse. I knew that. You never expected your muse to look like this, I suppose. You're better than anything I could have imagined. Anyways, it's been an evening, likely one that I won't forget for a long time. Thank you for coming out to see me and for sharing your work, Mark. Saturday. It's been a long week. You'll plop your ass down on the couch and browse through your favorite genre of movies and stream flicks. Romantic comedies based on a misunderstanding that could be resolved by one phone call. So true. You settle in and prepare yourself for some hardcore doing absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, you notice the heads of Penny and Ian peeking from around the corner. Can I help you guys? Is there a reason you're both weirdly spying on me like that? Are you checking for the post-penis glow again? Penny's all about the PPG, dude. I saw Penny creeping on you and I thought I'd just join. I was not creeping, but I actually was checking for the PPG. Penny! You know, Penny, it does seem like he's got a little glow going. Did something happen you'd like to share, Mark? Oh, come on. Could be post took a nice poo glow. PTA and PG. I don't think so, Penny. Look at the way his cheeks are just barely flushed, indicating a recent state of heightened arousal. You're right, and there's too much tension in his legs. This is no longer up for discussion, guys. Just unburden yourself, dude. There's no shame in engaging your natural human urges. Alright, enough. I'm trying to watch a movie here. Okay, tell us how your poetry reading went at least. Did you wow them with your mad poetry skills? I bet you blew them right off their rockers. Yeah, pretty much. Sounds like you have a way with words. Maybe you should try writing another one. Not so fast, Penny. Mark needs to coast on the momentum of that success for as long as he can. Dude, there's no reason to risk failure by following up too quickly. Ian, you gotta squeeze every last drop of juice from the lemon before you throw it out. That's poetic. Hold on, let me write that down in my poetry notebook. Wait, dude, are you stealing my material? It's not stealing if you're not going to use it. Well, I'd like at least an attribution. Sure, yeah, I'll make a note here. Alright, can I watch my movie now? Resume your movie. I'm on. You open the door and see a huge bouquet of exotic flowers, obscuring the face and body of whoever is delivering them. Hello? Hi, flowers for, I can't see the freaking card. Is this someone I will meet later, maybe? It's someone with dark skin and green hair. I wonder if this is someone in a bro finder date, because this person had actually gotten a design. Like, usually when it's someone who's not really that important, it's just a black shadow. Ah, here it is, Mark Matthews. That's me, thanks, I'll take these now. You set the flowers beside you. Okay, careful, that's quite an arrangement there, buddy. Somebody either really likes you or you did something really bad. Yeah, okay, thanks. I mean, seriously, I've never seen anything this big. This is like sorry I stabbed you level stuff. Thank you for the delivery, I'll just take these in now. Well, alright, the tip, hang on. No man, did someone stab you or what? What's the story? Hate to disappoint, but nobody stabbed me. Now if you'll just, well, leave. I'd really like to know what's going on with these flowers first. Put yourself in my shoes, pal. I have this meaningless, low-paying job. My only consolation is getting to hear these stories. So forget the tip and dish, bro. It's none of your business. Usher him out of the apartment. You place your hand firmly on Dante's back and guide him through the doorway. Oh, so it's gonna be like this, huh? You shut the door, release a bit free of the delivery guy. What a weirdo. Your eyes turn to the arrangement. Brilliant points of burnt orange smattered with long explosion of bright yellow birds of paradise flanking a single pink lotus. Surrounded by purples, blues and pinks and grand green leaves supporting the entirety. You read the card, thinking of you, only, always, A. You whispers behind you. I know you're there, guys. Whoa, I gotta say, nice bouquet, dude. Super gorgeous. Yeah, I've never gotten anything like it. I'm a little overwhelmed. How do I even respond to something like this? It's a beautiful gift. Obviously, you thank him in person. Visit him right now? Sure. In fact, why don't you take my bike? It's a beautiful day and you'll avoid all this traffic downtown. Your purple beach cruiser? Seriously? It's a beautiful day, why not? A mere visit? That's so predictable. You need to do something tantamount. Tantamount to what? The progress of the dance. Oh my god, what dance? The dance of seduction. Ian, you're just making this up as you go. It's called inspiration, Penny, duh. Dude, look at the whole picture and adjust your strategy and outdo him with an even bigger flower arrangement. You're kidding, I don't have that kind of money right now. No worries, I'll help you uproot that flower shrub outside and send it to him. I don't think that shrub belongs to us. Oh my god, Mark, you're seriously not going to take Ian's advice, are you? Just surprise Amos with a visit, he'll be delighted. Sure, my advice may seem unconventional. It may even be highly offensive to insipid, commonplace minds. But honestly, have I ever steered you wrong? Since you put it that way. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm supposed to go and thank him in person because the walkthrough says that, but I kind of want to see what happens if I do that. Alright, you're crazy. Well, I'll send him in the shrub. You and Ian go and sign on up with the flower shrub planted in front of the apartment building. Ian will certain nobody will miss it. Oh! Dude, no! That's hella illegal. You borrow Penny's purple beach cruiser and pedal your way towards Emma's domicile. Cars honk and swerve around you. You need to lose your balance. Don't you fuckers believe in bromance? You reach Emma's house and ring the doorbell. Mark? Hey! Azaleas, how lovely! They're for you! Oh my goodness, you brought me an entire shrub. Well, yeah, plant killer. Oh, right. They're gonna die. Well, yeah, they were in front of my apartment building. They look so glorious. Oh, so they're not exactly yours? No. Well, no. I see. Why did you bring them here? Because I wanted to say thanks? You know, I'd asked you to replant it, but you killed the shrub by cutting it so far up the trunk. Wait, it'll be fine. Just stick them in water. No, I don't think I will. Did it ever occur to you this was a fairly terrible idea? At the time, no. I come to that realization now, yes. Mark, please leave. Okay. You are no longer seeing Amos. I didn't think it was gonna go that badly. I'm just going to thank Amos in person. Oh, you're going to adore my bike. Once you hop on that cruiser, you'll wonder why you ever bother driving anywhere. Cute. You borrow Penny's purple beach cruiser and pedal your way towards Emma's domicile. A car honks and swerves around you, you nearly lose your balance. Jackass. What happens if I cycle aggressively though? You grip the handlebars and grit your teeth. This is war. You can't help it, but you do feel a sense of superiority over the painfully slow-moving pedestrians you pass. Conversely, you wonder why all the a-holes in cars are in such a rush and so aggressive. You idiots don't need cars. Get some exercise. Help the environment. Make the world a little better, for Christ's sake. You yell at the guy who dares to nearly step in front of you. Hey, watch out there, slowfoot. The man stares at you with a confused look as you pass by. Everybody should be on a bike. Then, out of nowhere, without warning or consideration, another cyclist maneuvers around and begins passing you. Oh, look at me! I'm a fancy pants one every pro with expensive shorts and a 10 speed. The cyclist looks at you from behind his expensive looking blade sunglasses. It's a 24 speed. Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Whatever, later. Without another glance at word, he'd rise up as quickly as he appeared. Man, bicyclists are jerks. Keep it mellow. More cars honk and swerve around you. You pull in as close as you can to the sidewalk. Nothing as relaxing as a bike ride on a beautiful day. Then, out of nowhere, without warning or consideration, another cyclist maneuvers and rounds and begins passing you. You try to give to him a left-handed low wave. The kind of motorcyclists give each other with 2 fingers pointed towards the ground. For some reason, you stick your arm straight out. What are you doing? Cyclist wave. That's just for motorcyclists. Bicyclists are too self-involved with riding to wave at each other. Without another glance at where he rides off as quickly as he appeared. Man, bicyclists are jerks. After a couple of blocks right, you find yourself at a faraway stop and unable to remember the direction of his house. You'd only seen it from the hot air balloon, but made it a point to memorize the location. Or so you thought. So what happens if I go straight? Not in this game, pick again. Go left. You pedal forward, unsure of where you're going. No, continue on. The neighborhood looks less familiar. You have a feeling you went the wrong way. Ain't going anyway. The wind begins to blow. You feel uncomfortably cold. Push ahead. You are nearly certain that you've gone the wrong way. Push onward. Hunger starts to set in and you feel very alone. Go forward. You're sure of one thing, that the further you go, the more lost you're becoming. Keep going anyway. Panic grips you as you realize how much time you waste and how far off course you've gotten. Continue on. You start thinking that you're squandering your life, stuck in a game with arbitrary rules and no one can ever actually win. Onward. It dawns on you that if you make one more wrong choice, you'll never be able to go back. Squash the fear and go forward. You pedal forward, head down, focusing on the effort, your legs screaming with each push. When you finally look back up, you're in the middle of nowhere. No people, nor cars, nor houses around. You start to think you're going mad. Fuck it, keep moving. The cold chill in the air, your rumbling stomach, the obsessive thoughts of only moving ahead grips you. You begin to understand the world now, how alone all of us are, how you yourself are the only thing you can rely on. Persist. You notice a giant of a man standing in the middle of the road, arms out, signaling you to stop. You slow down to see what's wrong. He tells you that you're a fool and to turn back now. No, onward. He screams at you as you go past. His throat thick with phlegm. You can't make out all of his garbled words. You do understand some of them though. Something about failure and death. Put your head down and keep going. Ahead lies a mob of people who seem to be waiting for you. You hear the shrill yelling and angry barks as you approach. They call you arrogant, reckless, stupid, ugly, pompous, a loser, worthless. Some of them threaten you with injury. Others threaten to never speak to you again if you don't stop. Forward. Always forward. You keep going, feeling stronger the further you go. You're loving the ride, but you notice something in the distance. It's a woman in a tuxedo and a top hat standing in a makeshift stall. The stall is filled with wonderful things, beautiful shining metals and sparkly jewels entrance you. Delicious foods of all kinds and refreshing drinks make you salivate. You see fine silk pillows of every color imaginable and amazing pictures showing exotic vacation places hanging from the stall's frame. The woman holds a clipboard with every official looking contact. At the top of the contact you see the words terms for sale of soul. She smiles bright and warm, extending the clipboard in one hand and a pen in the other. Quickly move along. The pain of exertion, the loneliness and the cold air are your fuel. You understand that you don't know where you're going, only you must go to wherever it is. Push forward, of course. Your feet and legs now numb, your mind is quiet as Sunday morning. You feel an encompassing serenity in your being. You feel more animal than human, more natural than you ever felt. You begin to notice the repetition of the ride. No matter how far you go, it seems like you're in the same spot. You've grown too accustomed to the routine. The sameness of each moment starts to wear on you. You long to see something new. You've grown too accustomed to the routine, the sameness, and you've grown too accustomed. Yes, there isn't. Oh, there was nothing here. Persist with the boredom. You persisted. Your right arm gliding along the pavement at a quickened pace, but it doesn't even feel like work anymore. Your body, bicycle, the road, and the speed have become a single thing. You're cruising along when all of a sudden you feel a twinge in your hamstring. The pain surprises you and you jerk the handlebars, crashing hard into a ditch along the side of the road. Get back up and dust yourself off, soldier. The bicycle's front wheel is mangled, rendering the bike useless. Your thigh screams with pain and you're now walking with a limp. You're also missing a shoe. Grin and bear it and keep walking forward. Your progress is slow, but you're still moving forward. Moving forward seems like the only thing you know how to do anymore. Limp on. You feel a stinging fire in your foot and you jump away. You've stepped on a bee. Ooh. You expect the damage and remove the stinger. You've always been slightly allergic to bee stings and the swelling is already noticeable. You can no longer walk. Onward still. Standards like you heedlessly push on, crawling forward. Every inch is a struggle, pain and discomfort your new companies. Looking up at the sky, you begin to wonder why and how this is happening. Why and how anything happens. Crawl, damn it, crawl. You're not sure if time is moving fast or slow, but you know your progress is minimal. The sun creeping down towards the horizon, you begin to doubt yourself again. Must keep going. You start thinking about and drag yourself forward. Exhaustion eventually overtakes you and you put your head down to rest. Have a little nap. You nod off, every inch of your body tired and aching, falling fast asleep. When you wake up, it's daytime. Looking around, you're shocked to find yourself at the same four-way stop you started at. You notice your legs feels better and the swelling in your foot has subsided. Penny's bike parked next to you look as good as new. You recollect the prior events, pondering what it means. Not like you're seeing color for the first time in your life, the answer becomes clear to you. No matter how much you doubt yourself, how much other people don't like it, how boring and difficult things get, if you persevere, you will get to where you're going. You remember the words of Longfellow. If you're only not long enough and loud enough at the gate, you're sure to wake up somebody. You smile and look at the world with new eyes when you notice something. On the ground in front of you sits a crisp, clean $100 bill. Take the cash. Why not? You put the money in your pocket. You now have an extra 100 in your pocket. You stare at the intersection before you. Go left. I'll second thought, I think I go right. This time you take the road going to the right instead. 2 blocks up the street you see it, the quaint yellow house you saw from a distance on your first date. A slight apprehension twinges in your gut as you get closer. Thinking maybe this was a bad idea, you nevertheless proceed. Just a few houses ago when you see them. 2 men, bearded and bearded, getting off the motorcycles and waltzing up Amber's driveway. You halt your progress and observe. You don't even knock, just barge in. That's curious. I hope it's not a home invasion. You walk towards the house. From inside the dwelling you hear laughter. You're about to walk up the front steps when you hear it. Grunting. Moaning. Then a raucous explosion of cheers. And more moaning. And grunting. Laughter like lunacy had descended upon the place and spread its corrupt influence. You try to imagine the goings-on inside. What the hell do I even want to know? Just then you shift position without watching exactly where your feet are going. Your hapless, stupid foot knocks over a small pot of flour, which thuds against the concrete and makes an unpleasant grinding sound as it rolls. From inside, rising above the raucous noises of whatever the hell's going on, you hear Dulce's bark. Loud, shrill, alarmed. She's on to you. Shit. Dulce's bark sets up the neighborhood's dogs. Shit, girl! Shh! No, okay. Shh, girl, shh. It seems like every dog within the 3-block radius starts barking. Oh, crap. You hear a voice inside Emma's house. What's that? I don't know. There's been someone in the neighborhood who's been stealing dogs, though. Took this kid's English bulldog puppies last week. I'm worried they're either using them as bait for dog fighting or reselling them. Either way, it's about as low as you can go. Oh, poor little pups. Good thing I brought little Sally today. That thief won't miss nothing when I put a bullet in each of his kneecaps. The way Dodge is barking sounds like he's right outside. Don't worry, Dodge, we won't let him get you, girl. Time to go! Shaking your tail, you haul ass to the cruiser and pedal away as fast as your legs can move you. You feel relieved once you're away from Mama's house, but also thoroughly embarrassed. How are you going to tell him you saw those men enter his house and handle the commotion inside without seeming like some crazy stalker? By the way, I was in your neighborhood the other day and listening to your footsteps. Maybe you should just pretend you were never there. Tuesday. You're still thinking about what you saw and heard at Emma's house when the doorbell rings. You go to answer. It's a delivery guy holding a single red rose. Never thought you were into me again, huh? I expected to deal with that delivery guy again, did you? Not really. Of course you wouldn't, self-obsessed jerk. It didn't go so well, did it? Do you remember any of that, or were you too busy thinking of how great you are? Oh yeah, sorry about all that. It's a little life apologies, friend. Ignoring his glare, you take the rose from him. Wow, one beautiful red rose. Not exactly. I got 35 more of these and I'm supposed to deliver one every 5 minutes for the next 3 hours. Seriously? There's no way I'm doing that. So take your pick. I'll bring them all in right now or they're going in the trash. Fine, bring them in. I'm going to need the tip first, pal. There's no way I'm trusting your ass. Refuse. Fine, I'm going to remember this, friend. The delivery guy brings the rest of the roses and flings them at you when you open the door. The cards attached to each rose are labeled with numbers and each have written on them a single word. Wait, these are all out of order now. Which one goes first? Good luck, sir. The delivery guy slammed the door behind him. It must be some kind of code.
2 hours later.
You're still rearranging the numbered cards when Ian walks into the room. Whoa, dude, more flowers? Wait, if I arrange these by evens and odds, maybe, let's see, yes, no, wait, maybe if I take the letter first of each prime numbered word. Dude, why don't you just put them in order? Please, it can't be that simple. No, look, Ian rearranges the cards. Ian, don't touch! Ian orders them in a line. Look, I decoded it, don't you see the message? The heart beats, quickening, every thought swirling around you, and I am helpless. Not to relent, but to admit the sweetness into mouth, to taste, understand every and all of all that's you as simply must. Well, fuck me, you did it. It was that simple. What the fuck kind of poem? Kind of borders on disgusting. Not gonna lie, like, I don't know, it's way too much for me. It's way too much. I don't mind the creativity. It's more like the words he actually put there. I mean, we've been on 2 dates, dude. Ugh. Holy shit, I'm a genius. I knew it. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's okay, dude. We can all be geniuses. You got the cutest smirk of all time, though. I need to get some glasses. Imagine how smart I'll be once I get those. Ian walks out of the room with a jaunty step. I'm a genius. Oh my god, I'm a genius. You sigh. As you collect the cards off the floor, you see a question written on the back of the final card. Might I take you away this weekend? Text Sam was yes. Absolutely, you text him. It feels like it takes forever for Saturday to roll around. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya!